Hey friends, for this color mixing handprint activity, you will need these sheets of paper here that have the 2 color dots. And you don't have to do all 3 of these. I just put them all in there in case your child really enjoys this activity. But for some children, 1 might be enough, so you can pick which 2 colors you want to mix together. I picked out the yellow and the red. And then you will also need a couple paper plates to put your paints on. And I suggest having either a wet rag or some wipes ready to go because this is a pretty messy activity. So you're gonna go ahead and squirt your color paints on your paper. I did that here with my yellow and then my red. And then all they're gonna do is stick their hand in there and kind of swirl it around a little bit so they'll get their hand all covered in paint. So you can do 1 at a time, but you can do 1 hand yellow and the other hand red, and then I will show you what's next. Okay, so I've got my yellow hand here. All I'm gonna do is put my handprint down there. You might need to guide their hand and help kind of press it down a little bit. Make sure they get a nice good handprint like that. And then I'm gonna leave my hand. I'm not gonna wipe it or wash it yet. And then I've got my red handprint, and then for this part we get to rub them together. I had my red hand and I had my yellow hand. Let's see what's happened. Now I've got 2 orange hands. So they could put either hand down there in the middle or both. My hands are gonna be a lot bigger than your child, so I'm just gonna put 1 down there. Look at that. I had my yellow hand and my red hand made orange. So as you can see, it's quite messy. So I have my wipes right over here. I'm gonna wipe my hands off. Hands all clean again. So if you want, I forgot to mention, you could use their leftover paint on here. They could either color it in with their finger from the paint they made from mixing the colors, or if they want to come back later once it dries with a marker or crayon, find an orange crayon and you can talk about how when they mixed yellow and red that it made the color orange. So you'll have 2 more sheets that you can do this with. You have the blue and the yellow, which should make green, and then the red and the blue, which should make purple. A fun thing to do with these once you're finished is, if you want, you could cut your child's handprints out, and I included some string in your bag, so if you kind of want to string the handprints along on the string, it makes a fun little decoration. And they don't need to do all of the colors to do this. You can just do that with whatever handprints that they did make. Or if you just want to leave it like this on the sheet, that's fine too. So like I mentioned, if you want to just keep your handprints on the paper, that's totally fine. But it is kind of fun. If you want, you can cut them out, and then I just hole punched the top and then taped the back and strung them together. You can make this little handprint garland with however many handprints that your child wanted to do. I mean, don't feel like you have to push it if they're not into getting their hands messy like that. That's totally fine. And if they just wanted to do a couple, that's okay too. So I hope you have fun with this, friends, and I will see you next time. Bye. Just wanted to share one extra thought about kids who might be really resistant to getting their hands messy, because I've definitely come across some friends in the past who just are not into getting their hands into the paint. So one thing you can try is modeling it. So you can paint your own hand, maybe one color, and paint their hand the other color with a brush, and then rub your hand with their hand together like that. For some friends, they may not even be up for that. That's okay. We do want to encourage kids to try new things, even if they're feeling a little bit worried about it. You can talk them through it, but don't want to push them past too much past their comfort zone where they're getting upset about it. That's kind of defeating the purpose here. We want it to be fun and enjoyable. So if your child really does not want to get their hands dirty at all, and you've tried kind of talking them through it and tried modeling and they're still not into it, that's okay. Another option for this project that has the same effect is doing potato printing. So you can just get a potato, cut it in half, one side one color, one side the other color, and then rub the 2 together, and then you should get that same color mixing effect. So just wanted to add that extra note, but if you have any questions, let me know. I'll see you next time. Bye.